That day started off like any other. I had gone to work, finished early, and decided not to call ahead. I thought maybe I'd surprise my wife, maybe take her out for dinner, spend some quiet time together. We hadn't done that in a while. I missed her. I missed the way things used to be before life got so busy. There had been a distance growing between us, small, but undeniable. I figured maybe I was just overthinking it, that every relationship goes through phases. I parked my car a block away, thinking I'd walk home and maybe pick up some flowers from the vendor on the corner. A simple gesture. I remember smiling to myself, feeling like I was doing something thoughtful, something that would remind her how much I cared. I never imagined that just minutes later, my whole world would start to collapse. As I unlocked the front door, I noticed something strange. The latch wasn't on. My wife always locked it during the day. Inside, the living room was a mess, as if someone had hurried through it carelessly. One wine glass was upright, half filled with red wine, and another was knocked over, the stain bleeding into the rug. I stared at it for a few seconds, confusion rising quickly into suspicion. I called her name once. No answer. The house was too quiet, almost like it was holding its breath. A chill crawled up my spine. I walked down the hallway toward our bedroom, each step heavier than the last. The door was slightly ajar. I pushed it gently, and it creaked open. What I saw didn't hit me all at once. It came in pieces, her clothes scattered on the floor, the bedsheet crumpled and twisted, the sudden movement of someone springing from the bed. A man, shirtless, grabbing his pants, stumbling as he tried to pull them up. His eyes locked with mine, wide and wild, like a trapped animal. And then, without a word, he shoved past me and bolted down the hallway, slamming the front door behind him. My wife was still on the bed, frozen in place. She clutched the blanket tightly around her chest, her face white, her lips parted like she wanted to scream or cry but couldn't choose. I didn't say a word. My heart was thudding so loudly I couldn't even hear her when she started to speak. My head was spinning. I took a step back, needing air, needing space, needing this not to be happening. She stuttered something. I think it was, "I can explain," or "Please wait." But nothing she could have said would have mattered. There was no explanation that could erase what I saw. I didn't ask who he was. I didn't need to know. His name, his face, even his existence, it all became irrelevant the moment I saw him in my house, with her, in the bed we used to share. I walked out, slowly, deliberately. I didn't slam anything. I didn't shout. My silence was louder than any rage I could have shown. I drove for hours, replaying the scene in my head over and over, each time hoping it was some horrible misunderstanding. But it wasn't. It was real. I saw it with my own eyes. I felt it in my chest like something had cracked wide open. The hardest part wasn't the betrayal itself. It was the realization that while I was out working, trying to be a good husband, she had chosen to entertain someone else. That the promises we made